Uh, just so I get an idea of what it is you do. What's your official occupation? What do you technically
Building
do?
manager.
Okay.
I manage the building here.
Okay. Do you use a computer a lot when you're working, or are you normally doing
Yeah,
stuff
yeah, yeah.
regards
Well,
other stuff?
I do mostly building stuff, but I do use the computer, every day.
Last time we were talking, you were saying basically you end up doing anything and everything
Well, yeah, yeah.
that's got to be done.
Between me and my brother, we do everything,
Yeah.
everything down there. He is definitely the more of the computer person. There's
Hmm.
computer work to be done. He does it mostly. I do, and I help out as much as I can.
Okay. Roughly, wild ass guess, how much time you spend on a computer weekly?
Oh, um,
Both, personal and for work. Just so I can get an idea of your familiarity with it.
uh, I don't know. I'd say probably about 40, 50 hours.
Oh,
It's been a lot of
considerable
time.
amount of time.
Yeah, it's been a
Okay.
lot of time with the computer. I mean, I got computers at home, and I play mostly games since.
Well, still, it's familiarity with this,
Yeah,
the ins
yeah.
and
I
outs of
learned
using the
computers pretty
thing.
quick.
So, okay. What kind of sites are you using when you're at work and when you're at home?
At work, usually Microsoft programs such as Word,
Hmm.
um, Excel, Word, Excel, Office. I use a lot of QuickBooks.
Yeah.
Personally, I use QuickBooks most, is
Okay.
because I take care of the accounting
Right.
for the building. And then at home, it's mostly gaming sites, Steam and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Do you have any favorite websites? What are your favorites?
None particular, right? Facebook, Facebook a lot.
Oh, okay. I have to, or I don't know what my family's doing.
Right.
And then they holler at me. It was all over Facebook. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Um, I'm going to click on our website and bring that up, and I'm going to ask you, what's your first impression once that loads of what the site does? What, where are you? What are you at? What do you think this thing does?
uh, well, it says PDF tools at the top, make exhibit pages, so it looks like a legal program.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Videos, you can upload videos, PDF tools, make exhibit pages. So yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty straightforward.
All right. I'm going to ask you to do some specific tasks now. I'm going to read each one out loud and give you a printed copy. And each task can be done using our software alone, except one. We do use Word for one operation, but I'll walk you through that. We're not testing how you use Word. We're testing what we've written. Um, so I'm going to ask you to do this without using search. We learn more about our stuff if you don't go outside using our program. And you should be able to do everything on here. It can be accomplished there. If you feel you have to go somewhere else for information, that's part of why I want you to talk to me.
Okay.
So if I have to direct you back, I can do it. If you have any questions as we go, I'll do my best to answer them since we're testing to see how it works when someone's not sitting next to you.
Right.
Some of the questions I might not be able to answer. Um, I'm going to read the scenarios out loud to you, each piece. I've got them in chunks of what I want you to do. Um, and we'll get started on them. First thing I want you to do is combine a number of image. Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask you this. Do you ever prepare exhibits as part of your job?
Occasionally, Neil takes care of most of that. My brother takes care of most of that, but I do. Yes,
You
I
have
do.
done it,
Yeah.
so you have a familiarity with it. I don't have to give you an exhibits package and say that's what one looks like because you built them.
Well, normally when I do them, paralegal gives them to me,
Hmm.
and then I take it from there.
Right,
So they're usually already in order. I just put them together.
right. Okay. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put one together.
Okay.
So it'd be similar to what you've been doing.
All right.
And you know what it's supposed to look like when it's done.
Mhm.
So that's what I wanted to know. All right. The first thing we want to do is combine a number of images that we have into a single disclosure. We have a folder on the desktop with all the image files needed right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you to combine them and call it Pictures PDF.
Combine them here
Well,
in the PDF tool.
if that's what looks appropriate to click on. This. Notice those weasel words I got right around that. Okay. And I'd like you to call the file Pictures PDF. I got little slips here if you want to read the directions as you go. What's that? X out of there. And we want to call that Pictures PDF.
I don't see where to name it. Oh, down here. Okay, gotcha.
I'm going to write while you're doing that because I won't remember it 3 seconds after you leave. That's a function of age, and it just gets worse.
There we go. Yeah, that was just a little confusing, but yeah, I like it.
Okay. All right. Step 2 is going to be to build a disclosures package. And what we're going to do is we're going to include the pictures PDF file in that disclosures package that we're making. And there's another folder on the desktop right here. It contains all the files that you're going to want to add to your disclosures. And once you get that started, we're going to rearrange the file so pictures PDF is the last in the list.
Okay. So are we done with this screen?
Maybe.
Okay.
We might be done with this screen.
All right. So we got. All right. Change the description of pages.
Where are we at here?
Oh, I added the documents in. Pictures PDF is last.
Okay.
And let's change the description. Would that be just a name? That's what I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 logos. All right. Right, yeah. All right.
Okay. I see we have logos PDF.
Mhm.
All right. And we changed the we changed the name. Next step is we need to prepare a disclosures document that includes a table of contents for what we just made. We need to download the table of contents. What are you thinking right now? Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what I'm exactly I'm supposed to do here. So we need to prepare the disclosures document to include the table of contents. That is, download the table of contents to the desktop. Okay. That'd be somewhere on the screen, I would assume, but I don't see it. Is there a button to do so?
Well, I'm gonna stop you and we're gonna cheat right now.
Okay.
We're gonna jump back. Asked to make an exhibits package, so we have actually something for that.
Okay.
So let's go back a step and let's make that exhibits package. And we're going to call it a disclosures package, but you know that's very similar.
Okay.
We're going to include the pictures PDF file in this.
So you would drag it over.
There you go. And these other files that I asked you to put in there. And we see it's working. A little bit slow. This is an old computer, so it goes just a little slower than on something like within the last 5-6 years.
That happens.
It's not bad. It does it. It doesn't screw up. So it just takes a minute. Okay. All right. We have that done. We're going to go back to the next one.
Pictures isn't in here.
And, well, you had, wasn't it logos that we're going to drop in? Didn't go? It didn't. What do you know? Let's just drop it in there.
No, that's not right though, because this is the last one I did. It's all the documents combined together.
Oh, was it? Okay,
Yeah,
so you
it's
used
pictures.
All right. Very good. You caught my mistake. Good for you.
All right.
And,
This was saved as logo. This is supposed to be saved as logos, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go back and rename that logos.
All right. Package down. Oh, okay. Download table of contents. There we are.
One step at a time, though. We're not at that yet. We need to rename that to logos. That pictures package.
Is there?
Yeah. Okay. And it looks like we're ready to go ahead and download the table of contents. That actually appears over here. Go ahead and open it with Word and copy the table inside of it. Have you used the Apple before? You know, you can click on that little plus up here.
Apple.
Click on that and it'll actually highlight the whole table, and you can right click in there and copy. And then go ahead and open the initial disclosures document that I placed over here and paste inside that table where it says to a little further down, that red spot just above there. And on this machine, oh, okay, you got it. I'm sorry. Bam, there it is.
All right.
That's the table in there. Go ahead and save that as initial disclosures 1, please. All the way up in the top for
Oh, up here?
evil Apple,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, just not familiar with Apple computers at all. Initial disclosure 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. I've only been using it for a year. And that should appear here. There we go. Okay, you can close both of those Windows programs, or the Word programs. Little red button on the left there.
Ah, see
Yeah,
that's
and
this one too.
that one too. Yeah, it's
It's a little different.
all right. Yeah. What I'd like to do now is add that initial disclosures 1 document to the exhibits package. And I'd like to use that. Where are we?
There we go. Initial disclosure. What happened to the rest of my stuff though?
Okay, I don't know. I actually was looking down when that happened.
I just dragged it over and everything disappeared and that popped up.
Okay, that happened before today. Go ahead and just grab them again and drop them in.
Okay.
Hopefully give it a moment to
Reread everything.
Yeah,
that was weird.
Okay, well, we might have found something else needs fixing too. I'll try to break it later on like that myself. Okay, that was weird. The table of
Logos
contents
there.
will still be the same, so we're okay. We added the initial documents in there.
Initial
Okay.
disclosure. We got the documents, logos down at the bottom.
And let's use that as the cover.
Ah, I gotcha. All right.
Okay. Let's create that exhibits package now. And then we'll take a look inside of it and see what it looks like. And I think we're going to call that disclosures.
Yeah, that's what I was just reading there.
I think it's still working.
Ah. There we go.
And where is that over here? Go ahead and open that baby up. Let me see what we got. We should have us. Okay, so that first one didn't save the way we wanted.
No, I should have didn't, did it?
Let's go back and take a look and see what we have. Oh, here's why.
It's boo.
Loan agreement ended up top, superior to. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, now loan agreement's where it belongs. Okay.
Just moving it back down. See,
All
it's
right.
not changing that. There it goes. Now change the number.
Yeah. Okay, now it's your cover.
No, it's not.
No?
Cover loan agreement.
Uh-oh. Hold up just a second. Let me see what you got there. Okay, initial disclosure. All right, it says 1 now.
Oh.
What do you know? Okay. A little glitch here. Do me a favor then. Unclick a loan agreement. Try moving initial disclosure up or dragging loan agreement down. And hit that again.
Nope.
It keeps pulling it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's something I don't know. Let me go check with my tech staff.
Actually, here, hold. David's on his way in.
Okay. Ha ha. Yes. Yes, we're good.
I believe there is actually a bug in the program. Can I
Uh-oh.
borrow your mouse for just a minute?
Absolutely.
You don't need to get up. Let me see if I can fix it. You want this one?
To be number 1.
Like that.
There it goes. No.
What do we do?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it did work. Okay, yeah.
It was a bug in the program. It wasn't anything you
Well,
did.
how did you get around it just now? What did
Okay.
you do?
The way I got around it,
I was looking
was-
down.
I unchecked add table of contents page and then rechecked it.
Oh.
Because I knew where the bug was internally,
Okay.
and I knew that unchecking and rechecking it would reset the thing that was broken.
All right.
And I understand that is totally not intuitive, and that wasn't your fault. That was me. So
Okay.
sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
All right. Well, we found it anyway, so we're good.
Okay. So now create
so
PDF package.
yeah, let's do it and look at it. It'll give it a different name this time.
Just put 2.
We're pending. Yeah. Ooh, it's going slow. We may have broke something else. Yes, we did. I think we broke something else here. It's stuck on creating content.
I think you may have. This is interesting. Thank you. So he's on his way.
Okay.
I think we're just going to get him an even shorter. Just right behind.
I believe this is that mysterious, elusive bug that we ran into before,
Mhm.
and I still don't know what's causing it, and I can't reliably recreate it. So let me look at the error message real quick, and then I'll reset you.
Okay.
And we can start over. Yep. Okay. All right. So I don't. All right. So unfortunately, what we're gonna actually have to do is just
Jump out and start over.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll watch the video and see if I can figure out exactly what sequence caused that.
Mhm.
All right, so you also want the pictures, right?
Logos.
No, logos was the one you had that had everything in it. Remember? You told me not to use it last time because it had.
No, I thought we changed it though.
Yeah, but we changed it over there.
Okay. Oh, you're right. You're right.
This
You're
one
right.
is- all right.
Is it all pictures or logos or what? What is it? Yeah, we can rename it again.
Yeah, you can tell by the size of the file size.
Mm-hmm.
So is that one? Oh,
I did it again.
damn it. Okay.
Now we got to record it too.
That's a pretty serious bug. Yeah, okay. All right, so
It works fine that way.
Okay.
okay. All right. Well,
Now we can do it again though. We can duplicate it.
yeah. So I'll track it down and fix it.
Fabulous.
And you want this one too, right?
Yeah, initial disclosures.
I hate when it does that. See, it's supposed to show up in the list right away, and it's not. But it's because these are still converting,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a bug.
That's the third time it's happened now.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Did you do a hard reset?
No.
A hard refresh?
No, I think it has the latest version, so that's not going to fix it this time.
Oh.
Okay, once those are loaded, you should be where you want to be.
Alrighty.
Huh. Yeah, it's definitely got issues. Strange things happen when it's converting in the background.
Does that include the logos file or pictures file?
Anything like when it's listed here and there's like a message that it's doing something, but the site's not acting right. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that.
This is wrong.
Anyway, you should be able to pick up here with the test.
right.
Thank you.
So,
Hold on, let me fix this.
okay.
This is the wrong file.
Oh. Well, I'm going to crash again, but go ahead.
Oh, we're good.
All right. We could change that name to logos down there. And, okay, yeah, we now got a cover letter. All right, one more time.
Disclosure, create PDF package. We're good. What were we calling this? Was disclosures?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's open that up and see what we got.
All right. Table of contents is in there.
Scroll down, we have Bates numbers. Should be blue Bates numbers
Yep.
on there, 4-digit Bates
024.
numbers. Fabulous.
27, 28. It's looking good. Pictures come out all right.
Got pictures? Absolutely great.
Beautiful.
All right, we got a couple more steps we want to do.
Okay.
We can close that.
All right.
Our exhibits are numbered, but our party's the defendant, and the labels need to be alphabetic. If you would you please go back and change them to capital A, capital B, capital C, and so on, and also make them disclosures instead of exhibits.
Wait, what? I make each page a disclosure? I mean,
Uh, and instead of exhibits, let's make
Yeah,
them
disclosures,
disclosures. And also, the court requires the Bates numbers to be 3 digits
digits.
long and red instead of blue. So if we could fix that too.
okay.
Okay. Well, because we changed the table of contents just now, when we used alphabetic characters, we're going to need to redo the cover document again. So we're going to download the table of contents and go back and paste it in to the Word document as we did before. And you'll have to scroll because we have used up the whole screen here. And we use that same file as before, initial disclosures. Yeah, go ahead and click again. All right, let's save that. And we'll call it initial disclosures 2. And you can close the Word document. And now we changed what's going to be the cover, so we're going to have to get rid of the old one and put the new one back in instead. So initial disclosures 2, wherever it went, there it is going to be our new cover, and we need to take out the old cover. And let's go ahead and create that new exhibits package, disclosure package. We'll call that disclosures 1. Oh, maybe we need to make it 3.
Yeah, because we had that mess up.
We had the other one. Let's take a look at that one. And our table
Table of contents, letters.
correctly shows letters.
Good.
Page numbers look good. And we have read 3 digits.
Yep.
Awesome.
All
Got
right.
through and did it. Very good. You got any questions for me?
No, actually, I like this.
And that's without any training. I
Yeah.
sat here like a dummy and didn't tell you anything.
Yeah,
If I
it
read-
was nice. I liked it.
You know, if I sat down like they did with me and ran you through it one time,
Mhm.
you'd be flying on the next one. Huh?
Yeah, definitely. I could definitely see where it would be much easier to do. I mean, we use a program downstairs, PDF Converter Professional,
Mhm.
and I have had to teach paralegals down there how to rebate stamp and redo all that multiple times each because it's so confusing to get to the process on there.
One time.
You didn't even have to tell me how to do it here.
Yeah. I asked you to go back and change them. I didn't have to tell you how to do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's
It's nice.
very
If
basic.
you folks have any questions you want to come in and talk about?
Yeah, we're on our way.
Alrighty. That was extremely helpful. Thank you.
You're
Especially the parts where it broke.
Or crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
See
and it was minor. I mean, the first time it happened when I transferred the documents over and it just disappeared. I tried going back to see if that would fix it. It didn't fix it. So. But
All right.
yeah, it wasn't
So
bad.
sorry, man.
okay.
So, would it be helpful, Cory, if I told you that this automatically converts TIFF documents? You know how we get stuff
It
as
would
TIFF?
be. It would be very helpful. It'd be nice to have that.
Well, you
It does.
You just
It
did it.
does that.
Right. I actually seen it.
All these are tips.
Converting those over to PDF. So
Okay,
I was watching the words that pops up converting.
converting. And then locked documents. Is it helpful that PDF tools will actually remove the locked documents?
Really?
Okay.
That's nice. Yeah.
Let the camera reflect that he raised his eyebrows and was
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, no, that is cool. We get a lot of log documents from some of our bigger secretive clients.
Okay.
And
And
We
then,
have a lot of issues with it. It's really annoying.
If it requires a password, you would still have to enter the password.
Okay.
But once you've done that, you can resave it and it strips off all the permissions.
Oh, beautiful.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
can,
great.
You can
Yeah.
edit it and save it and cut pages and print it and do anything that you would otherwise be prohibited from. It just removes all that.
It's cool.
and then, is it helpful to you? One of the things that, if you could go back to the front page where it said PDF tools, you actually went right away to PDF tools. What was different that you knew PDF tools was where you were going to just combine those pictures?
This is the PDF tools. Oh, that's where you would put everything together, right? PDF.
Okay.
The PDF,
I'm just
it's
wondering-
PDF.
yeah, the PDF tools just seemed to be the right button to push, I guess. It just pretty much screamed it.
And then, is it helpful, because it doesn't, it's not necessarily listed there, is it helpful that it strips off old Bates numbers?
Yeah, I didn't know that it did that. I did,
I
oh
didn't
no,
ask
yeah,
you
it
to.
did because we changed it, right? So yeah, it
Well,
automatically-
no.
From
That's
a prior,
when
a
you're
prior
regenerating
PDF.
the package. You can change it.
Oh, can you? Okay.
But what she's talking about is actually different. If somebody sends you a document with Bates numbers on it, you can drop it here in PDF tools, and then you can tell it to remove the Bates stamps
Oh.
from that PDF.
Okay. Yeah, that's amazing. Because yeah, we go through with whiteout.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you can remove it with
I'll white out every page, or
Oh.
and sometimes what we'll do is, especially Neil showed me the other day, he's much better at computers than
Oh,
I am. He'll snap white boxes over them,
Yeah.
and then paste.
Yeah.
So
one feature that I was thinking is, assuming this actually catches on and people start using it, we create this great big PDF package. I could add a feature that would import the PDF package, break it up into all the original documents, so you could extract the original document with no Bates number on it.
that would be cool.
That would actually be useful.
That would
Okay.
be really useful, yeah, because we do,
Pack-
we have
package
to take them apart and rearrange them all the time. So.
If it was a package created by a different program, I don't know if I'd be able to or not, but maybe.
For right now, we could call it Magic Extractor.
Yeah. Okay.
If somebody sends you a document created with
Mhm.
Magic Documents, we can help you extract.
Right.
Okay. And then, kind of watching you do that,
He's fast. It was-
yes,
I looked down and he was done. A couple of steps.
you made a comment right after the pictures had combined, and you said, "Well, that was confusing. I like it, but it's confusing." What was confusing? Was it a Mac issue or was it the?
Oh,
words
it
that
was a
were
Mac
confusing?
issue.
Okay.
It was a Mac issue. It's just
Well,
I've
I
never
know.
used a Mac computer, so
Yep.
they're closing the programs, finding the save button, that stuff is
Yeah,
confusing
yeah.
stuff.
Anytime I commiserate, it's a Mac issue.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
We're not actually testing that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was all that was. It was just a Mac issue.
Right now, I know that your brother does it more often, but when you guys create the PDF books, or or not the PDF books, but like the exhibits book or the disclosures, I mean, you guys go through, it takes a long time to do that, doesn't it?
Yes, actually, and I mean we've gotten pretty good at it. Where for instance, our paralegal downstairs, she had to take over for us one night. Neil's birthday was Wednesday, so
Tell him happy birthday.
we'll do. We were going bowling, so they had to take over for us that night. She was there until 8-9 o'clock, fixing something. When me and Neil came in the next day, we finished the same thing she was working on in 40 minutes.
But it's
So
just,
it takes time, but we've developed our own kind of way to get it done quicker. But
So
yes, no, it does definitely take a lot of
what
time to get this
things
stuff done.
would you like us to add to this to make it faster?
I don't know. I so far, like I said, I don't do it nearly as much as Neil does.
Right.
For what I do, I like the way it is. I like the everything's right up on front. I didn't have to drop down menu bars to find, like when I use PDF Converter or Professional, you have to go into Files, Documents, and then you have to open another tab in order to get just a bait stamp. You get that stuff right on front. I love it.
And is it helpful that you can change the bait stamp, like you could say plaintiff's exhibits or defendant's
Yes.
exhibits or Monte Vistas and Sunrise.
Yeah. You
and,
could change the suffix, the prefix, everything.
That's
very
cool.
very quickly.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't have to point at anything. I was done with that before he looked up, I think.
Yeah, you were. It was. I asked you too. It was done when I looked at the screen.
Is it helpful? The table of contents, and I know it doesn't show this. The table of contents actually has hyperlinks, so in the PDF you can.
Oh, nice.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah. Especially for firms that use computers more so than
Like
than,
if you take it on an iPad into the courtroom.
Right. Unfortunately, Jim doesn't do any of that.
Well, he
If
probably
he did,
won't.
though, it would be amazing. And then we had a lawyer a few years back. I don't. You may have met him. Barack Ahmed worked for Lynn, and everything he did was hyperlinks. Everything was hyperlinks. He had to be searchable.
Right.
Yeah, he was a kind of a pain in the ass, but just because he did things the exact opposite of the way that we do things downstairs. We're very old school. So
So it was just that there's a change. What was frustrating was just there's this. It's like
He was
speaking
trying to
two
bring- yeah.
languages.
he was
There's,
trying to bring us into the 21st century where Jim is still kind of stuck in 19.
well, but he's making money, so good for him. Okay.
Yeah, no, it works for him. It
And would
definitely
this
works for
help?
him.
Like, when do you ever do the ECF uploading or the WizNet?
Um,
ECF is federal, but
Oh no!
Do
I
you
don't.
guys
We
do
don't
the
do
state-
filing at all.
okay.
Neil and I don't do filing at all.
Who does filing?
That would be our secretaries and paralegals.
Oh, okay.
But currently we only have one secretary and 2 paralegals, so it's mostly the paralegals, sometimes the attorney.
So
Okay.
would it help if that it converts the Word documents and the TIFF documents and all that so that it can be uploaded?
Yeah,
That would be helpful to them.
Yeah, I'm sure it would help them. I mean, they're not very. Most of ours aren't very. Surprisingly, aren't very computer savvy. So any extra work that the program does for them, the better.
The idea
Does
is
it
to get the amount of time down.
It's a question I had. Does it compress at all? Does it compress the files at all?
Yes. A basic compression. It doesn't do serious compression. So if you've got like a regular PDF and you put it in, it's probably going to come out at more or less the
Mhm.
same size. So there are special tools that'll do extra compression, and it doesn't do that. It just does the ordinary standard PDF compression.
Okay.
So they shouldn't be unusually large, but they won't be unusually small either.
But is it helpful too that it'll allow you to combine, put the documents in, and we haven't like tested this with people, but you put the documents in and you say, I only want to download this set. It's still the same page numbers, still the same base numbers, but I want to download these ones so that it breaks it up in like groups.
Yeah,
of
that
20
was
minutes.
actually my next question. Was like if we had, for instance, all these over here I seen earlier, it shows
You have to
the file size, correct? After it loads in.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this is right. You're still on PDF tools,
Oh,
but if you
okay,
go
okay.
back to the PDFs package, yeah, see,
It's
and then you
loading
got the
now,
thing
so
where
it's
it's
gonna take
loading. Right. Yeah, that's
Okay.
Right, so
PDF.
here-
So it's okay. So
right.
it's got the
so
sizes.
you can actually just uncheck the checkboxes, and what that'll do is that'll keep them from exporting in the. Wow, something funny's going on in the background. Interesting.
Does it give us a total?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So So what happens is, if you were to export the PDF package at this point, it would have the full table of contents,
Mhm.
but it would only print these exhibits. It would not.
Okay.
It
So
would
you know
not
how
put
you
those
have,
as
like,
part of it.
Extra, your supplemental disclosures,
Mhm.
that would
Right.
take care of that.
Okay. Well, my question was for it was like for instance we were doing a filing for federal court
Mhm.
a couple weeks ago, and federal court is very touchy about the size.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has to be below like 20,
Yeah.
a ridiculously small number
Yeah.
for this day and age.
So that would do it.
That's why it tries to estimate the size here. So
Okay.
the idea is that you could export it, and then if necessary, you could make multiple packages. And
Yeah, see, and that's what we had.
But
We
then
had
PDF tools, you could also break it.
you can break it.
PDF tools will allow you to grab
you can
pages
extract
1
pages,
through.
right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because we had to do it when we did it. We had to, we had to break it, and then add the cover page for the whole document to each
Yes.
section.
Right, and that's what that does.
Okay. Then and then we would have to upload it.
Yeah.
Like we had to do like 20 uploads to the federal document because
Right.
it was a big ass document.
Right.
And
Yeah,
then
it was such a pain.
when you,
We crashed our computer 3
because
times.
you guys, well, you guys bought PDF Converter, that's the software you're using?
Yeah, it's PDF Converter Professional. I think there's another name for it.
Okay. And like, how much did you pay?
I don't know.
Okay.
Tony paid for it. That was years and years ago.
Okay.
I've heard
And
of
I
it.
know we only have
Sounds familiar.
6 licenses for it.
Would it be reasonable to pay like $1 per exhibits package to download this?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, would there be, say, like a monthly service fee, maybe? Like a
That's kind of what
when
we're.
you paid like
That's
a,
what
you
we're
know,
trying to
That's what we're
decide
trying
how to
to
price it.
decide. Is because it's like, you know, what we're thinking is we'd allow people to buy basically credits, and you use your credits, and then like one month you're really busy, but the next month you're not.
right.
You know, but we give you a discount. You buy in bulk, you
Right.
you get a price break.
Yeah, I could see where it would be helpful to be able to, just pay a few dollars to do a document if you don't use it all the time, and then, but then having, like you said, a bulk option for, like we do this stuff every day downstairs, so there's sometimes where we file 20, 30 things a day, so.
Okay.
So you want
So
to be
you
able
definitely
to just.
want to be able to do a bulk package, but
So you don't want to be paying $5 per document if you can get it down
Right.
to something a
Yeah.
lot less.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Nuance. That's the name of the program.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Nuance PDF
Yeah.
Converter Professional.
That. Okay, yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
very reputable
Oh yeah.
company. Okay. Do we have other questions? Do you have questions for us?
I think I asked all the ones I had.
Is there anything else you would like us to add or do?
Not that I can think of, but again, like I said, Neil does most of this stuff. I'm
And
mostly
Neil
a
asked
helper.
for, we're calling it a color blob or a number blob at the bottom so that he'd know where to physically put the tabs in.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
That'd be good.
That would be good. That would help a lot of people down there. It really would. Yeah.
So something where you flip, you're just flipping that right hand corner. You go, oh, there's.
Yeah, that would be incredible because that's what we do.
Okay.
Me and Neil will go through and mark things so that, or even for say, like when we're copying
And that's
an
a
exhibit
product-
file, we'll write it on
We
the
might
tab.
call that a production tool.
Yeah.
And I understand we don't want to do it where it's anything that's because what is it, one of the things added in Zap Wingdings or.
Yeah, they were picky about specific fonts, but we can do some sort of graphical element or something. That won't be an issue. I'm just having trouble picturing it all.
I've got
You
ideas.
just have to show me whatever it is. I'm sure we can figure it out.
Okay. All right, let's stop the recording.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We
Yeah,
really
I wish
appreciate it.
I
Very.
hope it helps. I enjoy helping you guys, so it was cool. I like the program. I think it would really help, especially somebody that uses it more often. Like I said, I don't use it nearly as much as Neil does. That's why I probably have
He was
to.
here too.
Yeah.